guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Saturday, July the 6th, and I'm in Jill's kitchen today, and we are going to make a cherry pie supreme. And this was a special request by Husani's sister, Zawadi. They usually ask me, either Zawadi or Korsha, his two older sisters, they ask me to make a cheese ball, which I normally always bring that for them. But I had a special request from Zawadi to make my cherry pie supreme, so that's what we're going to do today. Here's my old recipe. I've probably had it 25 or 30 years. Now it originally called for a 9-inch unbaked, just a regular pie crust, but I decided to use the Graham Cracker Crust. But I'm still going to bake it for just a few minutes with the cherries in the bottom of it. So let's get started. Okay, so it calls for, this is the Graham Cracker Pie Crust. Let's see, what size is it? I did buy the large one. It's the 9-ounce. There. 9-ounce Ready Crust Graham Cracker by Kubler. I do want to, well, I don't know if I'll use that or not. It's cracked. I may just cover it with tin foil. Okay, so the recipe calls for 1 can of cherry pie filling, which I bought the Lucky Leaf here, picked it up at Walmart, and this is a 21-ounce can. Now y'all, I'll leave the recipe in the description below. So what it says to do is to preheat the oven to 400. It says 425, but with it being a Graham Cracker Crust, I don't want to take a chance on burning it. That was with the regular dough crust. Prepare the pie shell. Spread 1/2 cherry pie filling in the bottom of the crust. Okay, so we're going to do that. Everybody had a wonderful and safe 4th of July, that you were able to enjoy your fireworks and all of your good food and everything. Y'all saw me buying those fireworks at the fireworks stand there, Keystone Fireworks, the other day, and it was Issa's first time to ever have or play with sparklers, and I did get the box of sparklers that were golden in color. So we burned those sparklers last night, and then he lit his little snakes up and everything, and then we had the poppers. So we had a lot of fun last night, and we did fill up the squirt guns with water. So me and him both got each other soaking wet. But what a blessing it is to be able to play with your grandchildren. I thank God every day that I'm still healthy and strong, and that I have the strength and energy to get out in the yard and play with my grandson. So let's go ahead and get started with this. So I have my 1/2 can of the cherry pie filling in the bottom of the crust. Now we're going to make the cheesecake filling. Okay, it calls for 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese, which I bought the Great Value brand. So I have them already opened in the bowl. So okay, so in a small bowl, beat cheese with sugar, eggs, and vanilla until smooth. Okay, so it's 1/2 cup sugar, which I have measured out here, just regular white granulated sugar. Now, if I was at Dr. Steroid's house and his ex-wife was there, y'all remember I would have to buy and use only Domino sugar, because according to her, it's sweeter. Oh, Lord. But those days are long gone. Okay, so I have 2 large eggs. So you put the entire egg in there, no separating whites or yolks. Now I like to have my eggs at room temperature, y'all, because if you do have to separate the the whites from the yolks. They do separate easier. Okay, and then it calls for 1/2 teaspoon vanilla extract. And I'm not going to dirty up a teaspoon for that. I can eyeball it. And it doesn't matter if you go over it anyway. Okay, see, just 3 simple ingredients. Says I beat it until smooth, and then you pour this over the hot cherry pie filling. And then we want to reduce the oven temperature. Let me stick this in the oven while I'm mixing this up, just to get these cherries warm. Okay. Now, like I said, if you were using a regular dough crust, you would have to bake it for, let's see, prepare pie crust, 15 minutes. Okay. So y'all cover up your ears. I'm not going to pause you. See if I can figure out this fancy mixer of Jill's. I don't know. It's a KitchenAid. It's nice, but has all these different settings. Let's see. Oh, there we go. She loves KitchenAid appliances. She has one of those big ones on a stand. There ain't no way in heaven I'm dragging that heavy thing out. Oh. Now Tressa over at Tressa's Stay at Home Life, she uses her big mixer all the time. But she cooks some awesome meals. I mean, she's a gourmet chef. She lives in Louisiana, so go over there and visit her and watch her cook up some good old delicious Cajun foods. Okay, let's see. Let me just keep beating it until the lumps come out of it. Y'all, this pie is so easy and your family will absolutely love it, so you gotta make it. I know I made y'all nervous yesterday when I got out of the car there on that busy highway. So that was, hey Isa, how are you?
Look at my Rubik's Cube.
You got your Rubik's Cube. Mommy bought this for you?
No, I got it.
Oh,
You
you
need
did?
to match the colors, and I did. Look.
You did? Okay. Grandma's making a video for
And I'm
YouTube,
gonna
okay?
go poopy.
You're gonna do what?
I need to go poopy.
let's tell 10,000 people, okay? Oh, I love that boy. He's so cute. Okay, so I have the mixture. Doesn't it look delicious? Okay. Y'all, as simple as this is, you'd think I would have it memorized by now. Okay, and let's take that this pie crust out of the oven. It says to pour it over the hot pie filling. I'm always so nervous when I'm cooking in somebody else's kitchen. Afraid I'm gonna break something or burn something. Okay, so it says pour over hot cherry pie filling, then bake it at 25 minutes. Okay. Hi, how are you? Yeah, you're gonna lick the bowl, huh? I think that's what my kids love the most about me baking and cooking something, was them being able to lick the bowl. Here, you want to lick some more of it?
No.
Okay. Y'all, she's been busy. She's cooking all the food for the baptism celebration tomorrow. So tomorrow I will videotape Jill cooking blackened alligator. And the alligator has been shipped here from Louisiana. So it is genuine Louisiana Bayou alligator. And the way she cooks it, it is delicious. Okay, so I have that. And let me show this to y'all. I'm just going to tilt you over here. So that's what it looks like. And we're going to bake it for 25 minutes. So let me set the timer. Let's see if I can figure this out. Now don't forget to turn the oven down to 350. Okay. Timer on. Say 20 minutes, right? 25. 25. Let's do 24. I just do not want to burn anything.
That for Auntie Ola?
Yeah. Okay, while that is baking, we're going to talk a little bit. Y'all see me drinking regular Coca-Cola today. I buy these for Issa because I don't want him drinking the diet. So he only gets Coca-Cola when Grandma is here. And these are little 7.5 ounce. Oh, and they're so good. I love drinking them right out of the can. For some reason, the aluminum flavor reminds me of when I was younger, and we would take the children on picnics and all, and we would always take a few cans of Coca-Cola with us and just drink it right out of the can. I know a lot of people stick a straw in there, but nowadays you're lucky if you can even find a straw because they're being banned. But I want to show y'all my new necklace. And this is a crescent. And that is a glass stone. It's a blue moon. And this is from my very devoted subscriber, Kitten Bow. So thank you, Kitten Bow. I love it. It's so lightweight and comfortable, and it's just beautiful. You're so sweet to me. And I appreciate you so much. Huh? You need to dry your hands?
Coke.
No, you're already bouncing off the walls. He had Coke this morning with his breakfast, and he has been bouncing off the walls. So the next time I bring him Coke, it's going to be decaf. But I wanted to tell y'all a little story about. Why don't you go watch your shows, Issa?
Coke.
You're cold? Well, Mommy will turn the air off. Grandma has.
Coke.
You want a Coke? No. You can have some juice.
Coke.
Do you want juice?
Coke.
Issa, settle down. Grandma is making a video. Give him a sit.
Here, you can have the rest of
But
mine.
I
Okay?
want to show you what I can do with. I'm gonna open some more Coke for you.
Okay,
Okay.
later. Take a sip. Issa. Take a
Grandma's making a video. I have to get back, okay?
Yeah.
Here, Issa.
Anyway, I wanted to tell y'all a story about my job with Dr. Corruption and the Devil Wife. I still have a lot of stories to talk about, y'all. So, for their 25th wedding anniversary, Dr. Corruption wanted to buy the Devil Wife a beach home. So they decided to take a vacation to Ocean City, Maryland. And they had already been looking for homes and had already talked to a realtor down there. So they knew which home they were going to look at. And I'll put a couple of pictures up at the end of the video and show you the one that they bought. So they were going to go on vacation and spend a week at the beach home. So the Devil Wife asked me if I would like to go on a working vacation. Well, I guess I didn't understand. She didn't emphasize the working part of it. So I'm thinking, oh, great. I've never been to Ocean City, Maryland. I would love to go. So I agreed to go, and so we packed everything up on a Saturday morning, and Dr. Corruption went and bought a brand new Infinity. I forget what it's called, but it was a huge SUV. So he went and bought it just for that vacation to Ocean City, Maryland. So we had that thing packed and all the luggage on top of it on the luggage rack and everything. And
Can I
I
have
had
a cup, please?
a cup, sure,
No, not that cup. A small cup.
a small cup. Okay.
Actually, a cup that I can see in.
How about that one?
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you watch him so I can finish the video?
I have to go.
Where are you going?
I gotta go back to the store.
Oh,
And I'm not gonna stay home.
okay.
And look at this. I opened the Coke.
Good job.
And you're gonna sit down and watch it.
And that's why I have strong muscles.
You do have strong muscles. He'll be 5 years old in October, and he's got strong muscles, y'all. So anyway, I agreed to go with him on this working vacation. So we drive from the Asbury Park area down to Ocean City, Maryland.
Okay, that's a
And
minute.
so we went, and they had already made arrangements more or less to buy the house. They just had to finalize everything. So we went to the beautiful new beach home, and of course it was dusty and a little dirty, and it was new. So but still it had to be cleaned. So the first day we were there, I couldn't even unpack my bag, y'all. She had me climbing up those 2 and 3 flights of stairs, cleaning all those bedrooms, putting clean sheets on the beds, cleaning the bathrooms, and then we had to, supply it with everything. We had to, get the soap and the shampoo and all the cleaning supplies, and it was just a huge amount of work. So that actually the first night we were by the time we got settled in, and I just basically got the sheets on the beds, we just ate dinner and went to bed. So the next day I had to do all of that work to get it prepared, for them to live in for the week. Well, they packed up and went over to the amusement park to to have fun and leave me there to do all the work. Anyway, it's called Trimper's Rides, and I never got to go because I was so
Excuse me,
busy
Grandma.
working and everything.
Grandma,
Yes,
can
dear.
I just talk? Can you just put this in the garbage, please?
Yes, I will. Let me take a sip of that so you don't spill it.
No, I can.
Don't spill it. Y'all, he poured every bit of this can of Coke into a glass with ice
There's no
in it.
more Coke in.
I know. You concentrate on walking.
Okay, hold it for a second.
You want me to sip it? Okay, go turn your favorite show on TV and watch it, okay? I'm almost finished. I'll be there in a minute. So they went to the amusement park, and they were there all day long. They are roller coaster aficionados. The whole family, they just love to ride the most dangerous roller coasters. But I did learn a little bit about the amusement park while I was there. I did read some of the brochures that they brought home. But this amusement park is 125 years old. I mean, that's just awesome. Can you imagine a business like that surviving 125 years? And it is still run by the descendants of the Trimper family. And I did go on Wikipedia and looked up a few important things, some of the important history on it. It was opened in 1893 by Daniel and Margaret Trimper. And then in 1912, Mr. Trimper purchased the massive carousel from Herschel Spillman Company in New York, and had it set up at the Trimper amusement park there in Ocean City. And that carousel still operates today. And also, Trimper has the largest collection of antique kiddie rides in the world. And these rides were manufactured by William Mangles. And I'm going to get back on Wikipedia and read more about this carousel and about the kiddie rides. Y'all know I love history. And, you know, I really would have liked to have gone with them to that amusement park. But, you know, the devil wife, she's not going to let the nanny and the housekeeper have a minute's peace or entertainment. You know, up here, whenever you get hired for a nanny job, they do explain to you that, you know, while the kids are in school, then you will need to do, you know, we expect you to do a little housekeeping and the laundry but oh Lord, have mercy. You know, this family, they really needed to have a nanny and then a housekeeper because being the nanny and the housekeeper was way too much. And then going with them on a working vacation, it was pure hell. But before we left, you know, I had told y'all about her being a fanatic about the laundry and their clothes. And most of their clothes, she had me hang them up on these racks. I mean, at least 5 or 6 clothing racks. And so after I would wash them and hang them up and then they dried, I had to iron all of them. Well, you know, I knew this was on a Thursday when I did the ironing, so I had asked her, you know, should I just wait and iron the clothes when we get to Ocean City? And she said, no, I want them ready to wear when we arrive. So I had to iron all the clothes for the 4 kids and Dr. Corruption and the devil wife. So that took me all day on Thursday getting all the laundry ironed. So sure enough, when we got to Ocean City, guess what? Everything had to be re-ironed. And she did acknowledge the fact that that one of my suggestions happened to be correct. You know, she couldn't admit that she had made a mistake and that I was right about waiting until we got there to iron the clothes. That's crazy to iron them before you leave because they're going to get wrinkled and messed up in the suitcases. But there's still 12 minutes left on this pie, so I'm going to pause you and then I'll be back when it's done and I'll show you the finished product. Thanks, guys.